Yep, it's Jordan 105.5 FM right here in the city of Lagos. Vaughn Michael, the voice with you right here on radio. It's a super fantastic, amazing Wednesday afternoon right here in the city. It's the midweek, guys. So what's good, Lagos? What's going on? How are you guys doing this awesome time? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're having fun. It's the 20th day in the month of August. Yes, there is a celebration going on today in the city of Lagos and some part of the country, talking about the Isesi celebration. And in some part of Lagos, shoppers are not allowed to open their shops today, and I really don't understand why. I mean, the celebration is serious in some part of Lagos, while in some part of Lagos it is not that serious. But hey, my name is Vaughn Michael, and this is the Switch Wednesday. In a bit, we get to move straight into business, talking about ease of doing business with the representative from the NCE, yes, I mean the Engineer Association right here in the city of Lagos. So do make sure you stay glued to your radio, stay with me right here on the show as we go through this journey of amazing time right here on air. Once again, the name is Vaughn Michael. It's www.jordan105fm.com. That's how you can get to listen to us on the go. Yes, so do stay glued to your radio. Yes, it's there. Ease of doing business engineering segment, where we get to talk to engineers, where we get to connect with them, talking about the Nigerian Society of Engineers. Yes, every Wednesday we get to do this right here on the show. Are you an aspiring engineer in the city of Lagos or in Nigeria generally? Now, the ease of doing business, the engineering episode is definitely for you. So today on the show, we'll definitely try to connect with one fantastic lady in the world of engineering. Yeah, you want to know who we're talking about? To make sure you stay glued to your radio. Should I let the cat out of the bag immediately? Okay, let me think right now. So today on the show we'll be talking to Mrs. Engineer Olukorede Kesha. Yes, she began her career in engineering at the Federal Polytechnic Ilaro, where she graduated with a higher national diploma in civil engineering. In her quest for knowledge and self-development, she proceeded to the University of Lagos, where she obtained a bachelor's degree in civil and environmental engineering and a master of science in civil and environmental engineering, highways and traffic options. As an avid lover of capacity building, she has attended workshops and training locally and internationally in areas which includes road management, pavement condition analysis, and health, safety, and environment. So today on the show, we'll definitely be talking to Engineer Olukorede Kesha right here. Hello, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, ma'am. Good to have you here with us.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
How are you doing today, ma'am?
I'm very fine. I'm in high spirits.
Awesome.
God is helping us.
Awesome. Now let's talk about your journey into the world of engineering. What made you take that bold decision to say, "Hey, I want to be an engineer"? In quote, they would call it the male-dominated industry. I mean, we're seeing women break leaps and bounds in the engineering field. What's your journey like, ma'am?
Oh, I give that credit to my late father, who saw in me what I didn't see in myself on time. My father saw in me a man instead of a woman. He saw in me a lady who can accomplish much with little. That saw in me a lady who is very resilient, who is hardworking, who can handle things.
Okay.
And so he guided me and said, I'll be a good engineer. So I give it to my late father.
Wow. Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, in your profile that I read earlier, it talked about the fact that you studied highway engineering and options and things like that. Now, let's talk about the highway in Lagos at this very time. The safety measures put in place, are they really enough? The engineers do a good work to safeguard the lives and properties of an average Lagosian on the highway right now?
We're doing that, and we're doing much more. But a lot can still be done.
Okay.
But a lot of our people are indisciplined. A lot of our people are very selfish. They just think about themselves alone. Once they're able to maneuver their way through,
Okay.
they don't care whether others hang in there or they are thrown down. That's the issue that we're trying to grapple with. Those are the issues on the highways.
Okay.
You put cone on the highway to serve as a barrier, demarcate. In cases where you do not want to use the hard one, like the medium barrier, the crash barrier, because you want more room for motorists to be able to maneuver their way. But you see, what you see is they just knock it down, run over it. They don't listen to traffic managers on the way, and that we need to do more advocacy on that, so that a lot of people can be lane disciplined and they can be disciplined on the road, not for themselves alone, just because of the safety of others. We need to do more advocacy on that.
Wow, quite interesting. Now, still on the highway talks, over the week, we've seen activists come out to talk about the Dangote truck applying the road and things like that. And I remember a couple of years back, there were laws, or should I say, there were information passed out that some of these trucks should ply the highway at a specific time. Now, as someone who studied this very thing, someone who is an engineer also, what measures do you think can be put in place to make sure that the hazard caused by some of this heavy duty truck are limited or put to a stop, really?
Everybody is trying to do business in Nigeria. And then whether your business is small, your business is big, you cannot use yours.
Okay.
You cannot use your own business to stop other person's business. We can do that traffic management by saying those heavy trucks should fly in the night.
Okay.
You will agree with me that they cause more havoc in the night than in the day. If you ask me, I will want them to fly in the day.
Okay.
Like some of them that are causing damages to our bridges. If it were to be in the night that everybody has gone to sleep, nobody will be able to apprehend them. They will carry out their havoc, and then they will just go like that, unarrested, unnoticed.
Okay.
But now during the day, if people see anybody trying to vandalize or trying to destroy what belongs to all of us, because public infrastructure belongs to all of us, and no one has a right to destroy it.
Okay.
So once they see that, they take pictures and they send to us, and we quickly do the arrest. A lot of trucks are in the police station as we speak now.
Wow.
And the drivers are behind the back.
Wow.
So as we speak, the commissioners are on top of that. They cooperate with us. The commissioners of police, road safety, they are cooperating with us. That's the commissioners of police for both Lagos and Ogun State. On the long bridge, everybody is at alert. But if that happens in the night, I don't think we'll be able to apprehend them. So what we can be talking about is we need more roads.
Okay.
We need more infrastructure. And that's what the government is looking into now. We're looking at bringing up more infrastructure into Lagos and into Nigeria as a whole. Because population growth is growing at exponential rate, while infrastructure is not really
growing.
Matching up with that rate of population growth.
Okay.
That's what the government is looking at now. Very soon, they're going to see new roads in Lagos. At least I can categorically say for Lagos. We're going to see new roads emerging.
Amazing. Now,
emerging so that we'll have more infrastructure.
Awesome. As an engineer, now looking at the engineering space in the country at this very time, we are a nation that once a sector is booming, a whole lot of persons are into it. I can remember a couple of years back, the agricultural sector took a new turn. A whole lot of people ventured into it. Oil is there. People are still venturing into it. Now, looking at the engineering sector of all this very industry, a whole lot of persons are not there. What do you think could be the problem of the Nigeria engineering sphere at this very time?
I didn't get you. Please, can you come again?
Yeah, I'm talking about the fact that do we have enough engineers right now? Do you think we have enough engineers in every industry at this very time? You talked about the fact that we're growing at an exponential rate. The growth is pretty fast. Do you think we have enough workforce when it comes to the engineering field? I cited an example of agriculture gaining ground, and we saw a whole lot of persons venture into that very industry. The oil and gas is still there. We have people venturing into it. Do we have enough engineer in all these industries?
I believe that we have more than enough engineers. We have enough. We have enough. What we do with it is the problem.
Okay.
Because most of engineering companies that are supposed to take in our own engineers, you understand, they are filled with expertise, so-called expertise. That's why it seems as if our presence is not being felt like that. Yeah. But we have, all the universities here in India, they're turning out engineers. You see them
with first class.
Yeah. So I won't say that we do not have enough engineers, but we just need more focused training on the engineering. Because engineering in school is a bit different from the practice itself.
Yeah.
And the more opportunity you have to practice, the better you are at engineering. So Nigerian engineers need opportunity to showcase what we have. Yeah, we need more opportunities. We need to be given more opportunities so that then we can give this so-called expertise, you understand, a good match. And then in the next few years, we discover that we can stand the road.
Wow, quite
so
fantastic.
We have to be intentional about that. We have to be intentional.
Quite fantastic. As you're part of the Nigerian Engineering Association, talking about the NSE in the city of Lagos, precisely. Now, what is that organization doing to make sure that Nigeria engineers are at the forefront of major projects at this very time?
What we're doing is focused training.
Okay.
Yes, it's part of the professional development plan of the overall body of Nigerian Society of Engineers. We do that a lot.
Okay.
And encouraging engineers to avail themselves the opportunity to present themselves anytime such opportunities avail themselves. But the case where engineers are chasing money at the detriment of development. At the long run, it will backfire. It will backfire. You need to slow down on chasing money. We need to be focused on getting more developed in training, focused training, and then thereafter the money will be running after us. Because like I tell at every gathering, every forum that I say, I tell people, if this country must be developed, it can be developed outside the engineers.
Nigeria.
It can be developed outside the engineers. It's the engineers that drive the infrastructure, and it is infrastructure that drives development in any nation. So it means that we have a lot to give in. So, but we must be prepared, and what we want to give in must what is competitive globally. What is competitive, it must be marketable.
Yeah.
And that's why at NSC Lagos branch, and we're trying to focus on training and retraining. Training and retraining in all aspects of engineering, so that if you attend a forum or if you attend a seminar, you can't leave the same place, the same way you came in. At least one thing you gain in this month. Next month you gain another thing. By the time it is 4 years, you're a very better engineer. So when you speak or when you're tested on the field, then they know that you're a guru in what you do. That's what we're advocating.
Quite amazing. I mean, that's a super fantastic one, and kudos to the NSE for making that very one possible at this very time. Now, let's talk about education, the education system of engineers in this part of the world. Now, you move out there, you see some people who didn't go through the four walls of the university or colleges like they call them in some part of the world. There are people who have hand-on knowledge, who have this hands-on experience when it comes to some part of the engineering work without the basic form of education. What is NSE doing to capture these minds for growth and for progress of the engineering sector in Nigeria?
That aspect belongs to Kore. That's Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria.
Okay.
They not only focus on engineers, but they focus on technology, they focus on technicians, they focus on craftsmen. You understand? And they focus on their development. And there's no industry. Me as an engineer now, I won't hold the case room, and I will not hold the real measure.
Yes.
I won't dig. But I need to supervise what they are doing. So it's everybody. They collaborate. It's a teamwork. Engineering is a teamwork. The technologists, their job is specific. They are under the engineers to be supervised by engineers. So Korean is doing everything humanly possible to develop all of us at the same time. So technologists are being trained too. Craftsmen, technicians are being trained too. Technical assistants, they are the one that has the job. They hold the route. They take measures and they go to the field. They give you measurements. They give you. So everybody's role, you understand, has been identified. It let everybody keep to the terms of their roles and perform it to their maximum capacity. And then you have a country that is very transformed.
Wow, quite fantastic. Now let's talk about opportunities available for people in the NSE. Talking about the Nigerian Society of Engineers presently, what are those very things available that people can be a part of at this moment?
There are lots of benefits that avail engineers who care and dare to join the Nigerian Society of Engineers. And you can't even practice in Nigeria if you don't belong to Kore and then NSE. You need those certificates. And why do engineers come together? We are not socialists. We are not that social. We're just trying to add that to us. We're feeling that people are seeing us to be too dry. So now we're trying to mix up. We say all work and no play. Now make already a dog girl. So we don't want that today. You understand? We're used to be very serious. And then when we gather together, what we do majorly is to, before celebrating one another, maybe birthdays, weddings, and things like that. That's the social aspect that we're trying to add. The major thing we come together to do is engineering seminars, engineering workshops, and that's where the continuous development program, you understand, coming. If you are a civil engineer, by the time you attend all these, you know, sometimes we bring up mechanical issues, sometimes we bring up electrical issues, sometimes we bring up computer engineering issues. So it will make you a complete and total engineer. You are not a novice in other engineering aspects. So by the time you go out and then they are talking about electrical, even though you are a civil engineer, you'll be able to say, no, why don't you let us do it this way? No. When your technician, when your electrician is talking to you, I want to kind of lead you into error because you think you don't know anything about electrical. Mama is a civil engineer. You'll be able to guide him and say, no, we're not doing it that way. We're doing it this way. We're doing it that way.
Wow.
And the more seminars you attend, the more workshops you attend, the better you are. By the time you do that year in, year out for 5 years, your life cannot remain the same. And we don't only do local trainings. We do international trainings. We organize international trainings. We go to, like, some time ago, not too long ago, I led the team of engineers from Lagos. We went to Germany. We went to see how bridges are being constructed. And some of these specialized building and bridges. And we ask questions, how they calculate their loadings. This is how we calculate our loadings. What are we not doing right? What can we add to what we have? You understand? How are they maintaining their bridges? All those things we went and then they were able to. We didn't come back the way we left this country. We added one or two information to our wealth of experience and knowledge. So those are the ways that engineers can really, really make themselves relevant, indispensable.
Mm.
You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
The same of things.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much for that very one, and also thank you for your time. But before I let you go, ma'am, I mean, what word do you have for aspiring female engineers out there at this very moment? What is that thing you would tell them to keep doing right now as they are listening to you?
Thank you very much. I don't belong to the school of thought that said women must be accommodated by force.
Mm.
Just like my statement before you ask this one, you must make yourself too relevant to be ignored. You understand? It's not that the
Yes.
males are developing themselves
Mm.
and they are getting better at what they are doing, and then you just want to use female to harass them
Mm.
and say, "Must give female a slot." If men are doing one, females are supposed to do
Do
two.
it. Yeah.
They are supposed to do double
Mm.
so that they will recognize us and then on their own call us to come and join them. I don't struggle to be recognized. I just do what I know best.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
I don't ask for a position and I don't ask. And then you see that the positions are coming.
Mm.
Positions are coming because people are watching.
Mm.
You understand?
Yes.
It's just coming. It's not because you are a female or because you are a male. They just know that you have capacity to deliver. And then they will beckon on you to come and handle key roles. So female engineers should be focused. We have to be focused.
Yeah.
We have to be very intentional in developing ourselves. A lot of things are there to distract us, but we should not allow distractions. We should be focused at getting better at what we are doing. What we do, we must get better at it.
Mm.
You must not leave the room for the male, and then you say because they now say they are female, they need one female. Even though the female is not a performing one, then they must join you there. No, the female must be very
Yeah.
performing, even more than the male.
The male.
That won't happen if you're not intentional about your deliverables. And you have to, whatever job you are given, do it with all your might, and then be focused, and then let your watch be excellent, and then you see that the money will follow you thereafter.
Thank you so much, Engineer Olukorede Kesha, for your time. Thank you for talking to us today on the show, and we wish you a pleasant day ahead, ma'am.
Thank you, dear. Thank you for having me.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes.
think
That was the voice of Engineer Olukorede Kesha right here on the Ease of Doing Business, the NSE segment, talking about the Nigeria Society of Engineers. And we talked extensively about the engineering sector in Nigeria at this very time. Now, you had that one. If you're not part of the NSE, if you don't have the NSE full backing and current full backing in the country at this very time, I'm sorry, I don't think you're part of the engineering in the country right now. So, I mean, go and check out their website at this very moment. Go and check out current also and be a part of the growth and be a part of the progress. Like you heard, if the engineering sector is not in full flow, development cannot come into the nation. So for growth and progress of the nation, the engineers needs to be active. So if you're an engineer, get active right now. Get into the association and join the movement for growth and for progress.